Welcome to this episode of American TV Lift Spotlight. Today we're showcasing our drop down, fully enclosed chassis system. It also installs under your floor or used as a stub wall. As you can see here, everything is fully encased. All of the mechanics, all of the wire management are fully enclosed inside of a chassis, which you're going to need if you're going to put it in your attic or in your floor or in a stub wall. So, this is the major benefit of this system. The day it arrives, it works. A 14-point guide system here. Let's go ahead and demonstrate it working. The guide system is on both sides. It keeps it perfectly stable, regardless of the load. We're using a chain-driven system, using sprockets, idler sprockets, drive sprockets here to allow the mechanism to work. It lifts from both sides so that it stays perfectly stable regardless of how big the TV you want is. We start at 40 inches, we go 120, we can even go bigger if you want something bigger than that. Auto tensioning on both sides so that it keeps it, again, perfectly straight. Built-in mechanical clutches, like all our American TV lifts here, that keep, if there's any kind of obstruction, Murphy's Law, something inside, or it hits an obstruction, the clutches will slip and it will keep everything from getting hurt. It's driven by 34-inch drive gears to really create the power you want to have to lift that lift over time without any failure. 1-inch thick drive shaft runs from one side to the other, just like all our mechanisms here. Cold rolled steel, guaranteed not to break. Keeps perfect communication to both sides of the lift, so it stays, again, perfectly straight. This has a special gearbox because the unit can be mounted upside down. Very, very well made gearbox that drives the lift. We can change those ratios easily to lift bigger and bigger TVs or whatever speeds you might want to have. It's got a very quiet 140 volt DC motor that comes with 3 speeds. This unit right now is set at slow speed, but it comes with medium speed and fast speed, and those can be set through the control board system. Noise isolation motor mount. Even though the motor is quiet, we even mount it again to a rubber motor mount, just like your car engine is mounted to a rubber motor mount inside your car. That's how your car engine is so quiet. Okay, some of the time-saving features our chassis features is slots in the back so you can move the VESA mount, and the VESA mount comes with it. So the TV case. The TV case is the bread and butter to what your system's going to be working with. We do swivels. The system can have a motorized swivel or a manual swivel. It can have motorized pivots or manual pivots. We can do second stage soundbar lifts. So if you want the soundbar to be tucked behind the TV that we do here at American TV Lift, we can do that system with it. You can even store some small components in it as well. Limit travel settings with load sensing capability. Down here in the control board, 3-button setup, just like normal. You can set the limits if you need to change the limits of how far you want it to travel. That's done there. We have videos on that. It's very simple. The motor features soft start and soft stop, so it's going to be very gentle moving your display. No hard stops or anything like that when it's moving. Thermal overload protection again. If the lift is run at a rapid pace by kids playing with it or something like that, it's going to automatically protect itself, keep the motor from ever even being close to overheating. It'll just turn off for 20 to 30 minutes and then it'll start working again. Again, easy access to the motor. Motor access is in the center. You'll probably never need to get in there. I've only ever replaced one motor in all the time we've been around. But if you do, there it is. And then the control board access there. And what you see on the front is also on the back. There's actually a lift activation button inside as well. But typically you're going to run a lead wire down to a wall switch of some sort to operate the lift. Wire management inside You've got grommets to run wires. You can see there the black grommets there. They're on both sides. They're also on the bottom, so you can run it from underneath if you want or through the sides. There's also some storage in there that you can put some other controls, Wi-Fi controls, RF control, whatever type of interface you might have can be stored down there as well. And we can pre-install the cables if you like. If you want us to hook you up with some HDMI wires, optical, Ethernet, whatever you like, we'd be happy to do it. No TV size calculations. We're going to do all that for you. We're going to make sure that TV is going to fit in that case when it arrives. You just let us know the model number. We'll do all the calculations, and that'll make sure guaranteed to fit every time. The chassis, 3/4 inch again. So you can use this just like a wall the day it arrives. If you want to put some really cool panels on it, you know, you're just going to bring them up here and you're going to attach it to it. You got 3/4 inch to work with. Makes it super easy. Okay, so to mount this system, we've got multiple ways that we've considered here. You got your horizontal slots that run from one side to the other, all robot cut. They're on both sides, so you can mount it either way. We've also got side lifting lugs on the sides. You can bolt these brackets to it, Unistart brackets to it, 1/2 inch bolt, and you can bolt it that way as well. And there's 8 lifting points on each side so that it's ultimate versatility. You can mount it however you'd like it to be done. The factory installed wire management system. We've got this access panel ready to be removed so you can see. Inside, we've got our wire management chain. Just like you see here, it protects the wires. A machine is only as strong as its weakest link. There's so many TV lifts out there that don't even address the wires because they're not putting them in and they don't care. Here, we address everything. So, as you can see, the wire management folds up right into the side of the chassis, keeping everything perfectly aligned. These are what robots use that make cars every day, the same type of system. We put that inside here so that those wires can repetitively go up and down, and never get caught on anything. Because you don't want your lift to fail. And especially a wire getting caught, it's really hard to diagnose what happened because you can't see in there. So we make sure we do that for you. And you can either add the wires yourself, opening up all these access panels, or we'll pre-do it for you. Chassis depth, we're really proud of it. It's only 8.5 inches, regardless of the size of the TV. You know, if you want a 120-inch TV, it'll still only be 8.5 inches. Very simple to put inside the rafters or inside the floor joists, whatever you have. It'll fit very nicely. Okay, let's talk about the chassis finishes. So you can have ready to finish. We can paint it a color you'd like. You can let us know the color, no problem. We can do the XL chassis as well, PVC in the white or black, which there's even other colors available too if you want something else. You just let us know. Typically the XL is going to be used outdoors. Okay, so the lift case. This is what you're going to see. We can make this out of any material you'd like. You just let us know how you'd like it done. If you want black walnut, we can do black walnut, whatever you like, or just ready for finish, no problem. We can build it that way. So access panels, we've got access panels galore on this unit. We got them on the front, we've got them on the back repeated. These are for wire management. If you want to put new wires in, you want to take wires out, you can easily get in there. They're also for mounting. You're going to open them up to get to the other side to apply the bolts if you're going to mount it that way. And again, there's control board access there, and in the middle is the motor access. This side is left open for you as an installer. You can use it for other component storage, small component storage. You can take advantage of that. We label these chassis up for you so you know where to put the bolts and where not to put the bolts. There's one area you're not supposed to put the bolts. We marked that with a red line. It's clear as a bell. But we make that clear for you on both sides, as well as the label in the control board, so that your installer knows what he's looking at when he gets it. So you can see there's a lot of benefits to having a completed chassis with a lift already pre-installed and pre-sized for you. It's going to save you a lot of time and a lot of headache on the job site. You're going to need a case anyway, so why not start with a perfectly engineered robot cut chassis that's perfect. That's the way we do it here. We know you're going to get to that point, so that's the way we think about it all the way through a project. So if you need a drop down to come from your ceiling and swivel with a 120-inch TV, we're the place to call. You just let us know. We'll do them any size. And again, it works under the floor as well. Same system. The machine doesn't care if it's going up or down. It's designed to work either way. Or as a stub wall, it can be done that way as well. So thanks for watching. Give us a call. Let us know if we can help you out.